Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be doing an update on the diorama that I told you guys about in my model collection update. Also, what I forgot to mention, but I put in the description, I have a Facebook fan page now. I'll put the link in the description of all my videos from now on for a while until everybody who watches them knows about it. Um, Please like that. I'm gonna be posting pictures and stuff to that. Probably more often than I do with YouTube videos. Um, so I'm going to try to get into that and doing that more. I made that a while back. I just didn't do anything with it for quite a while actually. And then now I'm going to try to do some more. But so that's that. To start, you're looking at a ShopRite building. Um, you've seen that in another dio over a year ago. Um, but I kept that for a while, and now what I'm going to do is this is going to be a demolition dio, which is going to transition to something else after that. So basically what this is, the company that my models are contracted to, is going to demolish this building here. And then after they demolish this building, they're going to rip up all the pavement, you can see, and the road over there, and clear all the wooded area, woods over here. And these are some older power lines, dead power lines. I used white because I didn't have any black wire. I think it looks alright. They're supposed to look really, shitty and messy. And trees fell on it, and trees over there are growing, like up into it, kind of, as you can see. It's like an old parking lot. You can see a tree fell there. The cones, or not cones, barrels are supposed to be like when the actual place was open. This lot was closed off for something like renovations or some shit like that. And then they ended up closing off the lot with some old, like really crappy Jersey barriers, stuff like that. Not the best parking lot, but it's not supposed to be great. It's supposed to look, crappy. And then after they demolish this and rip up all the pavement and the road and all that, and they clear it, kind of, it's going to turn into where they're going to build a windmill. I already have ideas on how I'm going to construct it. That won't be for a while. Honestly, the windmill building part won't happen until after Christmas. It might even happen the day after. It's because I'm waiting on a model that I'm getting for Christmas. I actually got it on diecastmodels.co on one of their deals, and obviously can't have it yet, but I know for a fact I'm getting it. So, with a few other models, which is really awesome. Their deal they had was awesome, really great. Best place to buy crane models. It is a crane, but I'm not going to say which one. So I'm going to build like a windmill and stuff like that. You can probably guess, but I'm not going to confirm it or nothing like that, what crane it is. But so over here, on that side of the building, is where they're going to eventually level that all out. It's already partially leveled, but level it a little more. And where they're going to, actually the crane, where I'm going to put mats and stuff under the crane, and that's where it's going to sit. The windmill itself will be built about, like over here, more in the corner. Over there in the corner, more so. Where the road is, that'll all be torn up and ripped apart. I'm building it in the corner simply because I need all the space I can get for the construction of it. Because what's the funny thing about a windmill is it only takes up a very small amount of space once it's built, but the building process, because the way they construct the actual head of it, the cap or whatever, which holds the actual like propellers of it, takes up so much space to build, because they put that all together on the ground and lift it up in one piece. I need like all the air I can get, so that's where I'm going to build that, and then I'm going to try to do the best. I don't know if it's going to look the best, but I'm going to try. I mean, I'm going to try to make it look as realistic and good as it can get for 150 scale, and I'm not going to spend a ton of money, but I don't need to, because I already have the idea of how I'm going to do it, which I'll tell you guys in a later video. So, sorry, a little close there. So basically, that's that. I'll show you over here. Under the power lines is supposed to be like an old water line type of thing, like a what do you call it? Just a water line. Yeah. Trying to think of what it's called, but um, whatever. Just an old water line that dumps into the like a small little creek or stream or whatever. More like a creek. It's kind of wide, and the rocks are just kind of a barrier for it, which I think looks kind of good. And those are the pipes that come out. And then I do have them running up in through here under the power lines. The company's also going to take down the power lines because they're dead. They're unactive power lines or whatever. And they're going to tear those out and stuff like that. Clear all the trees and dig up this like fence type thing that I got, as you can see, concrete looking color one. And clear all that out, and that's basically, they're probably going to pull a lot of this down up here. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. All right, so pull a lot of this up over here and level that out to a point to where the crane can sit. I mean, it's obviously going to move around, but to where it can sit to build the pieces, and then as it lifts them up into the air, it'll move around and stuff like that. I'm going to be building some crane mats for it. I already have the dimensions of the crane, so I'm going to start building those pretty soon. I'm probably going to do some stop motions with it. I know last year, which is funny, the diorama I did around Christmas time was a demolition one, but I figured I'd do another one. It just works out kind of well because I had nothing to do and I wanted to set up a new dio, so I didn't want to just have it a nice clean piece of land where they just build a windmill, because then I would sit for 24, 25 days until Christmas, doing nothing. So I figured at least I can start by demolishing a building, clearing the land, doing all that, which then gives me some time to do that and not be bored out of my mind just watching it sit here until I can do anything. So this will be fun. I definitely have a few demolition models, as you guys know. I'm not sure what machines I'm going to be putting on it. I'm probably going to put on the 870, the Hitachi 870. That model just looks cool. I like it a lot. I might put on the 385, but I'm not sure. And possibly, I haven't decided yet, but after the windmill's built, they might actually, over here, just because I just kind of enjoy doing it, they might build a pond kind of over here. Once they clear all this and level it down a little bit, might build a little pond that drains out into the creek also, which I probably use my 385 for, because it might be fair sized, but that's after the windmill's built. But I'm not sure. I mean, last year with the diorama I did with the demolition, I was doing aimless stuff after the demolition was done because it was only a demolition dio, and I just got kind of bored with it. I think this is like the first dio since that one. Not really sure. Since that one I put on YouTube, because I've done quite a few in between. I just haven't did anything with YouTube on them. But I figured I'd do this one. I think this one looks really nice, in my opinion. Please comment on it. Tell me what you guys think of it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to do a few stop motions, as I said. The first one will probably be a stop motion hauling in the equipment. One reason I don't do a lot of stop motions, a lot of my models don't have the best cylinders for stop motions. By that I mean they don't stay in any position. Because, sometimes when you're not doing stop motions, everybody likes, if you have the models, you like to fool around with them and stuff like that. If you have a dio box, you play around in it or whatever. And you don't want them super stiff, because what's the point of that? But when you do a stop motion, it's like a pros and cons of having stiff cylinders. You don't want them when you're just fooling around with the machine, but when you want to make a good video, you need them. So a few of my models do. The 870's good. A few of the other ones are. And I might do some of that, but a stop motion here and there. But mostly I'll probably just do pictures, like a slideshow and stuff like that. But otherwise, I mean, this is the new dio. I think it looks nice. It'll be a fun one to do. It's probably going to take a while. Probably going to like mid-January with it, just because the big aspect of it, the building the actual windmill, can't happen until, after Christmas. Again, due to the models, the particular model that I need to do it. I mean, I have cranes that can build it, but you don't really see 4100s building windmills. Um, so I'm not going to be doing that. I don't have a huge mobile crane that can do it either. I'm planning on hopefully next year getting either the 11200, the Liebherr 11200, or the AC 500, or the AC 1000. I really want a mobile crane. I'm not sure. I know they're spread out in price, but I'm not sure which one I might get. That's something that's up in the air still. That's ways away, and I'm not sure about that. Um, or I might get another crawler crane. I'm not sure. I really like the crawler cranes. I've been looking at the Liebherr LR 1300 for quite a few years. I just haven't picked that one up, and if I got it, I'd probably just spend the money and get the whole, the one with the derrick kit, just to have it. But height here is, it it looks tall, but it's really, it's not. It's about five. I mean, I'm about 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". I couldn't stand on this. I don't know if I could stand up completely if I stood on the table, and I don't know if my head would hit the ceiling. My crane, I mean, usually the configuration I have the 4100 ringer in when I have it on the table is about, I'll show it to you. Um, you guys can see it there. Right now there is one 40-foot section in it and a 20-foot section. I took out, to make it fit up there, two 40-foot sections. So do the math, it's about 5'6", maybe 5'5", when it's up there. Well, if I have the other two 40-foot sections, it's about 5'5", probably. Plus I had the jib tip on it. I know it's kind of hard to decipher the 4100 ringer because they're all kind of mixed up. I mean, just the angle you're on, and you just see a bunch of red boom sections. But the 4100 ringer I recommend to anybody. Absolutely. All the 4100s are really good. But otherwise, that's the new Dio, guys. Stay tuned and keep looking in, checking in for the new like stop motions and stuff like that. I'm not huge on stop motions just because they take a lot of time to do compared to just making slideshows where you can, you don't have to sit there every second and move it. But occasionally they're fun to do because they're always fun to watch. I enjoy watching them. So, but otherwise, keep checking in for that. And thanks a lot for everybody who watches my videos and all my subscribers and everything like that. And if you guys keep watching them, I'll keep making them. So thanks a lot, guys, and keep checking in for new videos.